Good morning, students. Today we will discuss about cost management, module 1, session 2, regarding the continuation of previous session, which we were discussed about meaning and definition of cost, costing, cost accountancy, and cost accounting. Today, in this session, we are going to discuss, as I already told you in previous class, we do discussed about a brief introduction about cost accounting, history of cost management, and concept of cost, where it includes the meaning of costing, cost accounting, and we do discussed about cost accountancy. Today's learning objective is to understand what are the important objectives of cost accounting and to know the need or an importance of cost accounting. After learning this session, we do able to know about objectives of cost accounting and the need of a cost accountancy. Let's move towards to the what is the main objectives of accounting. Here, objectives of cost accounting were mainly based on ascertaining the cost, determining the selling price, controlling the cost, providing the information for decision making in an organization, and ascertaining the costing profit, and facilitating the preparation of financial and other statements which may help to take a correct decision in the organization. We will discuss about one by one the objectives of cost accounting. First one is ascertaining the cost, which enables the management to ascertain the cost of production, cost of product, or we can say it as cost of job, cost of contract, or a service or a unit of production. With the help of cost sheet, we will able to assess the prime cost, factory cost, and cost of production, cost of goods sales, and total cost of product. Using one or more type of costing principles, standards of costing like managerial costing, uniform costing, etc. It will mainly help to ascertain what exactly the cost we are going to incur to produce a good or a services in the organization. Then the second one, determining the selling price. After ascertaining the cost of a product, add certain percentage, that is margin, towards to the total cost of production. That will help to know about what exactly the selling price of that product. We can say it as cost, total cost of production, that need to be added with the percentage or the margin of the profit that will equal to a selling price of a product. Then we have the third objective, that is cost control and cost reduction. Here, cost control is a technique which is used for maintaining the cost as per the set standard in the organization, and the cost reduction is a technique used to economize the unit cost without lowering the quality of a product. We should not deny the quality of a product. In spite of the maintaining the cost of the quality of a product, we need to try to reduce the or minimize the cost of that particular product. That is what we will call it as cost reduction. It can be achieved in two ways, that is by reducing the cost per unit and by increasing the productivity, total productivity of a company. Then we have the another one, that is another objective, that is providing information for decision making. Here, which determines the cost to value profit relationship, where it will help us to know what exactly the decision in a company we are going to take. Make or buy a component. When we need to make, it will help us to take a decision while buying or procuring the raw materials and while we are marketing the finished goods. Shut down or continue operation at loss time, and then continuing with the existing machinery and replacing them by improved and economical machines. It do take a decision whether we need to replace or whether we need to maintain the old machineries which may updated by the technology, whether is it helpful to maintain or not. That will take a decision, that will help us to make a decision with the help of the total cost accounting. Then we have the another one objective, that is ascertaining the costing profit. Here total revenue minus total cost, we can assess the what exactly the profit here. Here the profit can be concluded with the help of revenue and the cost. Here revenue on the basis of again two parameters we do consider, that is total price and the total number of quantities. Here cost, it concluded as fixed cost and the variable cost. On the basis of these only a company can assess total amount of profit which we are going to get in the organization. Then we have the another one, facilitating the preparation of financial and other statements. Here income statements, balance sheet, as we all know that in the financial accounting we do come across the final accounts like trading and profit and loss account, or we can say it as income and expenditure account. On the basis of that only we are going to prepare a balance sheet of a company. The cost accounting system provides an immediate information regarding stock of raw materials, semi-finished goods and finished goods. This helps in preparation of financial statements of a company like income statements, cash flow statement, and as well as the balance sheet of a company. These are the some important advantages, objectives. After knowing the objectives of a cost accounting, we need to know what are all the important advantages of a cost accounting or importance of a cost accounting. Here advantages of a cost accounting can be known known by the management. What are all the important advantages to the management, what are all the important advantages to the government and the workers. On the basis of these three parameters we need to understand what exactly the advantages to the management. In that respect, it will disclose the profitability of all the activities to the management which need to be followed and which not to be. Then it helps to control the cost and it helps to maintain the inventory control in the organization, and it aids in formulating the policies in the organization, and also it helps in decision making, and it guides the fixation of selling price of a particular products which were produced in the organization, and it discloses the idle capacity of the company. These are all the some important advantages of a cost accounting to the management. Then we have advantages of cost accounting to the workers. What are all the important advantages if we are following the cost accounting procedures, rules and regulations in that respect? It rewards the efficient workers, those who will work for an organization for them, and reward can be given as sufficient to the work. And then it helps in fixing the standards, and it provides the job security to the efficient and effective workers of the organization. Then advantages of cost accounting to the government. For the government, it will helps to assess the GST and custom duty, and then it will formulate the policies regarding to the fixation of wages, and then price control in the market, and subsidies which were available in the market also. And then it will evaluate the public sector, evaluation of the public sector units and other government organizations. Based on that only the government can make a right decision regarding to the Companies Act. Then importance of cost management for the business success. As a whole, we need to know what role the importance of a cost management for the success of a business. It is a for it cost accounting or a cost management will considered as a determinant for the business success. It will mainly focus on focal point of decision making, and it will measure the performance in the organization, and it will act as an advisory department to the company, and as well as it will make use of optimal utilization of resources in the organization. These are all the some important of a cost management to succeed in the business. As concluded this topic, that is objectives and the advantages of the cost accounting as a whole, we can conclude it as that it is ascertaining the cost of the product, service or a job by using the cost accounting methods, and it will help to decide about the selling price, adding profit proportion to the cost, and then controlling the total cost within a specified limit and reducing the cost per unit. And definitely it will very important to the management to identify the profitable activities, and then cost and inventory control, formulate the policies and fix the selling price, etc. to the management. And to the workers, it will mainly act as an important point to reward the correct person or a worker in the organization, and it will create the benchmarking in the organization, and it will also help to plays a very important role to maintain the assessment of tax, formulating the policies which will mainly help to the government of the particular country. These are all some. After concluding this topic of this session, we need to understand, we need to try to know some MCQs which will help us to know what exactly the topic is on. The first question is on the main objective of cost accounting is to calculate the total revenue, closing stock, cost of machinery, or cost of product or service. It is obviously the last one, that is cost of product or service. Then we have the another one. Dash is the technique used for maintaining the cost as per the set of standards. It is mainly to know whether is it cost control, cost reduction, cost management or cost accounting. It is mainly the answer is cost control. Then we have the another one, costing profit results when dash, that is total revenue is equal to total cost, or total revenue is less than total cost, or total revenue exceeds the total cost. That is the C, last option, to when total revenue exceeds total cost. Then we have another one, cost accounting helps the government in assessment of tax fixation, price fixation, evaluation of PSU, and all of the above. It is answer is all of the above. It do help, it will plays a very important role in assessment of the tax, price fixation of a product, and then evaluation of public sector units, and all the factors were very important. That is why answer is all of the above. And the other one, cost accounting information is useful only to internal management. Whether is it true or false? Yeah, it is true. No, it is false. It is not cost accounting information is useful only to internal management. It is false. It is very useful to know about that, not only internal, it will gives us the broad spectrum towards to know the environment. That is why it is false. The other one, cost accounting helps the management in cost and inventory control, fixing the selling price, identifying the idle capacity, all of the above. Answer is all of the above. These are all some references. You can also go through with this. This is all about the second session of cost management regarding to the module 1, session 2. We do discussed in next session, that is third session in next class. Until that, have a nice day.